Good morning YouTube. It's 3 over freezing and today I've got 3 hazels to coppice. Let's have a little look at the trees in question. Okay, so here's the first one. This is probably the smallest out of the lot. As you can see, there's a wire going through there, so that's one reason to keep this under control. Here's number 2. So yeah, this is the 3rd year these have been up now. They're at the size that we don't want them to get any bigger. They've been coppiced out before. I mean, they can get up to what, 10 odd meters hazel. It's one of those bits of wood one of those trees which can easily be coppiced, and it's very common practice. So although these are going to look very harsh at the end of it, it's well needed. But they're not going to be taken back completely to the bottom. Like this one here, I can see where it's actually been taken back before, and it's produced new growth from it as this one. So let's have a little closer look at them, and then we'll get on and make some noise. So you can see here in amongst this ivy, you've got the trunk, which is back here. This is the main one, and you can see where it's spurred off after being cut back last time. So that's going to be the same height that I'm going to be going back to on this. You can see all the way through there. Let's get a little bit closer. So there, that's where we're going to be going back to on this one. And then here we are. Same story on here. This one's going to be coming back to the same on this one. So this would have had one stem coming off, one trunk. You can see back there where that one was cut, and it's produced these ones. So when these ones come off, these will do the same. They will sprout many, like this one has, and so on and so forth. It probably wouldn't harm it if I was to come back down here, because you would have shoots coming out from around the bottom, produce something like that. Okay, that's something to be wary of, and also something to note when doing any sort of works like this and you're working around a fence or a gate or whatever. Give everything a little wobble. There's no doubt if something was to go wrong, you'll be the one coming back to replace it because it'll be your fault. Anyway, let's make some noise. Right, so that's number 1 taken care of. Number 2 to do. I did that bit back there by hand because of the cable. I just wanted to control it a little bit more. But there we are. Nice pile so far. Seems a real shame to waste all this lovely straight hazel. So I'm going to have a little ponder, because I'm not going to be having a bonfire today. I'm going to be having one of them next week. So I've got that playhouse, that tree house, which I took down a couple of weeks back to dispose of. This one next. see from this side how big these trunks were originally. Again, I'm going to be taking these back to that same height that they were previously. Well, I've been taking them a little bit below, just tidying up these. I'm just taking them off below. There we are. Gonna have to have a little think about what I can do with those, or at least some of them. Okay, so that's number 2 down, apart from a couple of little stragglers. The pile is piling up somewhat now. I'll tell you what, if anybody takes anything from my videos, get one of these flasks. It's just awesome. They're absolutely fantastic. I mean, I've had this for, I don't know, 3 years. I think this is my 3rd winter with it at least. I've left it on jobs overnight in the frost and gone back to the customer the next day to finish off a job, and I've still had a warm cup of coffee midday. Brilliant bits of kit, absolutely fantastic. I went through loads of the ones with the glass and the plastic, you know, the glass centre and the plastic on the outside. By far the best bit of kit you could have. Forget all the chainsaws, hedge cutters and everything else. That's the best bit. Oh, well, I'm back at this property where this video began, and that was in the, when was it? That was back in, I can't even remember, January, maybe February, when I done the coppicing of these hazel back here, and it seemed an appropriate place to finish this video. What are we now, the 4th of August? Something like that. And I thought I'd just spin the camera around so you can have a little look and see how these hazel have actually sprung up since being coppiced back, just so you can see from how big they were, how they've been coppiced, how I did it, how I've reused some of the products. Even some of those sticks which are left over have gone on to another client, and we've been using them in the veg garden for sweet peas. So that's all good. Let's spin the camera around so you can have a little look, and I bleat on about this all the time. If you don't already, like, subscribe, comment and all that great stuff, help grow the channel, and join us on a lot more of these projects. You'll probably see a theme as you scroll back through some of my videos. I like to make stuff from nothing, or extremely cheap. Frugal, that's grandparent generation, that is. That's grandparent generation. Anyway, let's spin it round, you can have a little look, and thank you very much for joining me.